what we have today. Black people scrambling all over social media trying to explain, well, I mean, yeah, he sucks, but it's not his fault. It's Kevin Stefanski's fault. It's white people's fault. Oh, what are they doing? They're playing defense against Shedeur Sanders. That's racist. And you start looking for ways to blame everybody except Shedeur Sanders. And then you end up making a fool of yourself. I'm thinking of, we'll start with Josina Anderson, who I'm calling Joy Cena Anderson. Joy Cena took to Twitter to start her defense of Shedeur Sanders. Let's be clear. This is not an intentional Shedeur Sanders debut, coached up with any first-team reps all season from Kevin Stefanski. Sanders is playing by default only due to a Dylan Gabriel concussion. Do we have the clip, and I'm sorry if I didn't ask for it, I was tweeting, but do we have the clip of her praising this against all odds third down pass? She's celebrating this against all odds third down pass where Shedeur threw it 4 yards downfield, or actually 2 yards past the line of scrimmage, and Jared Jeudy ran it and broke a bunch of tackles and turned it into a first down. Wide receivers not receiving pressure. Third down and 10. Sanders comes back the other way. Judy's over. Guy's 2 yards past the line of scrimmage when he catches the ball. Breaks a bunch of tackles and picks up the first down. This is Joy Cena Anderson. Joy Cena Anderson. I'm comparing her to Joy Taylor. You do the math on that. You figure out where I'm going with that, because it clearly seems like, and people get upset with me when I use this word, cover your ears if this bothers you, but this feels like that either Dion or Shedeur moistens Joy Cena Anderson. That's what it has to be. I'm not done yet. I want to play Shedeur after the game at the press conference talking about the reception that he received coming on to the field. Play the clip.
Yeah, I'm extremely thankful. Well, first, let me say this. When Dylan out there playing and all that, I appreciate the fans, I appreciate everybody, but it don't really, I'm a good person overall, so I don't really like him not feeling comfortable, confident, when he get out there. So, it puts everything in a tough spot, and it's not helping the team, So that could be taken as, okay, I'm being a distraction, even though I ain't doing nothing. I'm not doing nothing, but I'm thankful for the supporters, thankful for the fans, thankful for everybody out there, that believes. And, when I got out there, I definitely felt them. And, I'm truly thankful for it. And, yeah, I'm just thankful that I'm out here. I'm thankful for the opportunity, thankful for seeing all them 12 jerseys out there. And it was a great feeling.
That's Shedeur Sanders, who raised by a millionaire, had access to the best schools, the best education America has to offer. But he always wants to stay in rapper dialect or tone. I'm just happy to be out there. It come off like I'm cheering for Dylan to fail, like I'm against him. This is not a leader. This is someone who rejects his real identity to front as if he's some rapper from the streets with no education. And his father has sanctioned this. Does that come across like a leader of men? Does that come across like someone that has a command of the offense? That comes off like someone that enjoys the applause. Just the way he entered the game, saying, "Bring on the applause." He ended the game at his post-game press conference. "Man, I really love the applause." And just because y'all applaud, it doesn't mean you're against Dylan. It just means you like the 12. I appreciate y'all buying my jersey. I love being famous. Who could inherit a 16-10 lead, lose the game, go 4 of 16 for 47 yards, an interception, 2 sacks, and a fumble, and find anything to smile about after the game? Who? Only Deion's boy. And the only people defending this buffoonish, selfish, me-first behavior are prime sexuals. People that hold black people to no standard. And they're just sitting there, yeah, that answer will irritate white people. And that's what I'm on this planet to do, to irritate white people. That's a loser's mentality. You'll never achieve anything as long as you wake up and think that your progress is dependent upon irritating some other group of people. If your mentality is, hey man, I'm waking up today trying to please God, rather than I'm trying to irritate white people, Hispanic people, fat people, skinny people. If you're waking up and picking your idols based on their ability to irritate somebody else, you've got a loser's mentality. Here's Shannon Sharpe and Ocho Cinco, first-rate, first-team All-American, prime sexuals, defending Shedeur.
For Kevin Stefanski to say the first time that Shedeur Sanders had taken a snap with the starters, with the ones, was in this game, is malpractice. At no point in time, and this is what I said, Ocho, so at no point in time, so you don't think Dylan Gabriel could possibly get hurt. He can't possibly bring a knee, bring a shoulder, get concussion. There's no possible way anything could possibly go wrong that you want to get Shedeur like 1 reps with the ones, 2 reps with the ones. I ain't saying split it 50-50. I understand that. But even when John was taking the majority of the reps, John, if we did 10 reps in a period, the backup would take 2. Just in case.
These are 2 former. Shannon Sharpe's in the Hall of Fame. Chad Johnson, not a Hall of Famer, but, had an argument to be in the Hall of Fame. Long careers. And this is what I try to tell you all the time about, hey, man, just because you play football doesn't mean you know football. And that there's many guys that never touch the field that know far more about football than these guys. And that sounds crazy. Now, Shannon Sharpe can tell you everything about the tight end position. Ocho can tell you everything about the wide receiver position. But knowing the overall game of football, how a team is prepared, they're oblivious. Completely oblivious. And they're completely blinded by their prime sexualness, their relationship with Deion Sanders, and their relationship with their racial idolatry of, man, we just want Shedeur to have success because it will irritate white people. This is insanity. Countless, from Kurt Warner to Luke McCown, countless NFL quarterbacks on social media like, hey, man, I've been a backup quarterback. You don't get no reps with the first team. This is Kurt Warner, who's in the Hall of Fame and played quarterback. Everywhere I was, the backup rarely got first-team reps. I wanted all the reps when I was number 1. And if the backup got any, it was a couple at the end of a different period. And so what Kurt is explaining there, and like Luke McCown went into real detail on this, what he's talking about is when you have a franchise number 1 quarterback, he might give a few reps to the number 2 guy. But when you have, in particular, a third-round rookie quarterback in Dillon Gabriel who needs all the reps he can get so he can be prepared if he's your starter. You don't hand any off to your 5th-round pick. What these guys will not accept is that the Browns never drafted Shedeur with the intention that he was going to be their franchise or starting quarterback. He was just a guy. They thought in the 3rd round, we'll take Dillon Gabriel. Maybe there's an off chance he could be a starter. Maybe. He's been forced into a starting role. They got rid of Joe Flacco. He's been forced into a starting role, and we need to give him as many reps as possible. This is commonplace. And for a 5th-round pick to get any first-team reps is not commonplace. It rarely happens. And so just because Shannon and Ocho Cinco and all the other prime sexuals have one vision of Shedeur, their vision of Shedeur, doesn't mean the Browns or Kevin Stefanski have that vision. And that's not hate. And if you look at the way Shedeur carries himself, the way he carried himself in pre-draft interviews, he does it the way he was groomed and coached his entire career. Deion being the head coach from Pee Wee all the way through college. The man wasn't prepared to be an NFL starting quarterback. He's had crutches his entire career. He's never competed for a job. He doesn't know how. That's why he doesn't care about how he carries himself, how he presents himself, because he doesn't know how to compete. Everything's been given to him. He's entitled. If you enjoyed that video, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe so you never miss a moment of Fearless.